foe, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain, but I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know, you might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show. Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not foe, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain, but I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know, you might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show. Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not foe, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain, but I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know, you might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Thursday, NFL Thursday. 54 Sports Thursday. Whatever you want it to be, it is big time. I'm telling you, Will I Am in the building, Will and the Don. What's going on, sir?
What's going on? Man, let the games begin.
Let them begin.
Yes, sir.
Let them begin. And it's been going good, hard, and everything else. This is the 8th show in 5 days. Bringing it home. Started on Sunday with 2 shows. Monday, one show that went on forever. Tuesday, 2 shows. Wednesday, 2 shows, and today. So we're rocking and rolling big time. Congratulations to all the Will Shows winners, players of the week, all that good stuff. And it doesn't stop. You guys know it. It starts back Sunday, right? Sunday submission session. Then we got the Mark and Will show. So we just keep it rocking and rolling. Y'all know how we do. Hey, what's going on, Don, man? How you doing, sir?
Hey, it's all good. It's Thursday. You know, we got a game tomorrow. I mean, I look at it. Every game's a big game when it comes to Louisville football. Well, and plus, the NFL's coming up. I mean, yeah, the NFL. I mean, we got those teams playing tonight. We got some games coming up tomorrow. I mean, we got a Friday night NFL game.
NFL's greedy, man. It's not even Thanksgiving. It's not even Thanksgiving, man. They just won't stop eating.
Right. When somebody told me that, I think y'all might when
Yep.
T-Rock and y'all was saying Friday. Yeah, Friday? Yeah, Friday? Like, really? First game of the season? On a Friday night?
We need the NFL to push away from the table.
Man.
Push away from the table, my guy. Y'all doing too much for real. But I love it. We love it. You football fans, I just don't like it because I had a conversation about how I had it. I think it was on the Bird's Eye View. How Louisville's playing on a Friday, takes away from Friday. Even though we know that Louisville, this is all about TV. This is all about the ACC capitalizing with ESPN and all this kind of stuff. So it wasn't like Louisville said, let me pick this. Because you think they wouldn't rather be at the male St. X game, looking at their recruits and looking at other recruits, come on. Like, yeah, right. It is what it is. I mean, I hate that for them, but then NFL said, we don't care about none of that.
None of you.
What's going to happen, you better hope once that NCAA stuff blows up, you better hope that NFL don't say, let's have half the stuff on Saturday too. Because we know how it is when it gets close to Christmas and all that kind of stuff. They get down there and start playing on Saturdays. So that's the bully in the room that you know. Don't give a damn. They are the bullies and they raise their hand and they will play on any day of the week if they have to. And if they want, doesn't have to, if they want to. Because nobody's gonna tell them not to. And you know what's so funny, Don? We all gonna watch it.
We are.
We all gonna watch it. If Sam, it's only unless if you got a college team that you love, that's the only reason that you may not. You probably got 2 TVs going, rocking and rolling, split screen. It is what it is. Cowboys playing. I got both of them on. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing it. It is what it is.
I gotta switch out my TV up here. One of my old school TVs went out. I gotta switch it out and get ready for football season. Yeah.
We're gonna watch it no matter what. Just like you guys have been watching, we really appreciate that. You guys have shown us love. It has grown and continues to get bigger and bigger. Players Club, you guys keep on doing great voting. Don't forget, try to post some of the kiddos. You got pictures of your kids playing youth league, volleyball, whatever. It's that season fall. Let's say fall sports. Go ahead and post it on the Players Club group page. Go ahead and do that. We like to see them. See what's going on. Also, let me know who you want me to interview on the Will Show. I got 2 heavy hitters coming next week, so real proud of that. So it's gonna be fun. But hey, thank you guys. Thank you, Mile Wild Bird Company, big time. Always been there, taking care of business. 365 Sports Company, In Touch Therapy, Dr. Dion Woods, and 502 Corvette Club, big time. We really like that. If you looking to join the team, be a partner, why not? I mean, these shows are banging. Just getting the views. You know it. We flooded. We flooded timeline. So, hey, it is what it is. Come and be a part of something special that's haven't even scratched, the surface. So, it is what it is. We're going to rock and roll like that. Now, Don, you said it. So, let's get it. Not this one. No, let's start with this. Even though I didn't want to start with this one, but we'll start with this because I think this is neat. So, we'll start with this one. North Carolina basketball player Seth Trimble used NIL earnings to become the youngest Ben & Jerry's ice cream franchise owner. Wow. Cool. What? Man, hey. Very, very smart. You gotta love it. You have to really love it. And very impressive. I mean, that's right there. Woo-wee. Dude said, how much y'all giving me? Got you. Very popular franchise. And dude is smart, man. Hey, and he's been there. I forgot how many years he's been there. And they paying him each year, man. Hey, he might have another one pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to hear that kind of stories. I love that. Because oh man, what are you playing these players and all that? When they invest in back like that, or the ones who give back to community, have giveaways and stuff, I love it. But dude gets it. Dude gets it. I love it, Don. I don't know if you heard about that, but man, that's very impressive.
I didn't get a read into it, but I saw it go across the screen or seen it pop up somewhere on my timeline. I was like, hey, that is some thinking. I mean, that's future wealth. I mean, that's just, what you can pass along, and you're just going to build off of that. He's going to start have franchises, as in spot here, spot there. Mm-hmm. Hey, matter of fact, let's go over to this other state. Let's put one over here, one over there. I mean, we had a great one, that started young and built it up and became huge.
Right.
So, hey, that's just a start of it. No doubt. So that's a smart move, no doubt.
And the impressive thing, you cannot tell me that either somebody in his camp or just him reading up on like Junior Bridgman You know what I'm saying? Because even right when he became the owner, it became newsworthy. Hey, who's this guy? Da, da, da. And then when he passed, it still was, hey, this is what he did. So, my gosh, why not? That was the blueprint. Basketball is not going to always be there. Football is not going to be always be there for you. Hey, especially you guys that's making, like, it's dudes that making 4 point million, 2, 3 point million. I mean, they said Mr. Manning is the highest paid football player. And I think his was 6'2", 6'4". I don't know why, but
Right.
strictly name. And I hope one of them uncles are paying that bill.
Mm-hmm.
Very smart.
Strictly. Very by the
Yeah, I love it, man. I love that. I hope everybody else kind of follows suits. Go ahead, man. Stack up. Stack up. All right, this is what I wanted to hit first. Let me go ahead and do it now. So, James Madison at Louisville, 14.5 point favorite is post. I mean, this weather,
name. That's how we chuckle. It's like, oh man, like what the heck? It's
I
Kentucky
yeah,
in the weather, boy.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, and it's crazy because Saturday's supposed to be beautiful, how like it was past Saturday. So it's like, my gosh, Louisville don't play. It's crazy. What's your thoughts on this game, man? What's it gonna take for Louisville to win, and what's your prediction?
Well, at least I've been hearing so much different talk about this. I'm thinking I was listening something earlier where people are still afraid to put Louisville in a category where we like shouldn't be afraid of these teams that's coming. We should be up on the upper echelon where we like teams should fear us. We don't fear no team. It's like you should almost predict that you're gonna win pretty much every. Your thoughts are like you shocked if we lose now, not be like, oh, can this team beat us? So I'm looking for James Madison. This ain't no over the run team too. They're gonna put
Mhm.
up a damn fight. But
Yes, they are.
I'm looking
Yes,
for
they
the
are.
cards to go up by 14 and a half already by halftime. And then we can just sell it long.
Is that
Yeah,
even if it's raining?
even if it's raining. Because we got some lightning and thunder and some more clash action in that backfield
We
that
go.
can hold on to them.
We're gonna need Brown and Boykins. See that's
Yeah,
why you make Boykins a running back. Besides him, you know what I'm saying, being a nice ass body, because he could definitely be a receiver. We've seen that in high school, but sometime in college, that receiver may be a H back or whatever. And apparently he has some skills that Coach Barkley was like, hey, make him a running back, but dude's big. Like he was out there running. It's like, woo, 89. Oh, okay, got you. So he's gonna be like, because he's the biggest back in the room. So that's who you go ahead, bro. Get ready for the mob. It's gonna rain. Get ready. Hold on to the ball. Do not fumble the ball. Hold on to the
just
ball.
hold on. Exactly. So I mean, who's that? The TCU? Not TCU. James Madison. Don't they? Do they run the ball also? I'm trying to think.
I think in the past it was more of like a passing,
Was it
uh,
Paris?
like a spread
Maybe I'm
team.
thinking still high school. Because yesterday we was going over those high school teams. It was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
man,
yeah. I mean,
who's gonna cut open?
I was trying to look as far as their offense in their first game. They beat Weber State like 45-10. But I mean, when you blow somebody out, you really can't get a feel on it. But I know the Dukes was like, I think it was more like a spread team. But just like everybody else, you lose people when you're good. People don't kind of poach them and take them from other teams. Kind of take them. So I don't know. I'm with you. I hope it should be a steady Eddie of pound that ball if it's rain, if it's something like that, and hopefully he learned his lesson right from that Pittsburgh game.
Right.
When he made old boy throw the ball 1,000 times, Plummer. It's like, come on, man, run the ball, just run it. You have the weapons to run it, and he knows it better than anybody. That backfield is loaded. Now, running in the rain is different, but the thing about it is you have more of an advantage than the defender because you know where you're going. Defenders is guessing, looking at the belly button, trying to hope that they, get you. So, but you have about four running backs, run the ball, do a little play action. If we got some tight ends, gonna get them, a little drag routes, something that's easy and doable, that you're not really having a heavy ball, throwing it because I don't know. Miller Moss, they say 6'1", he might be shorter than that. I don't know. You know how they be fudging. So them hands may not be
Right.
big. Them hands may be small. So we'll see. On a wet ball, it is what it is. But I think Louisville takes care of business. Like I said on the Bird's Eye View show, I think, but that prediction with that score was when I thought it was going to be sunny. I'm about to shave some points off it. When it's wet, that's a totally different game. Totally different game. But I think they cover, though.
Yeah,
I think they cover.
Right, I'm looking at the weather right now, and it's like 7. They saying 7 o'clock thunderstorm is 78. But then it's like that's 51% chance.
Right.
Then come 8 o'clock, 76 degrees, cloudy, no thunderstorm. So is it gonna?
And
Who
that
knows?
may
It'll
and
probably
that
just be
and that may move up. Due to that, throughout the day, that may move up or it could move back. For all those season ticket holders and stuff like that, you want that. Let that go and hit about 2 p.m. You know what I'm saying? so we can make our mind up what we doing. Period. But now it should be a good one. Should be a good one. Next up, your second favorite team, Big Blue and Red, Ole Miss, goes to place Kentucky. Ole Miss is 8.5-point favorite. This is 3:30. This is on ABC, and this is a get your lick back game because as much as Ole Miss cried about, we should have been in there, we should have done this, you lost to Kentucky last year at home.
they coming.
It better come. They better. I'm just saying, it better come. Revenge. It's a revenge.
It's revenge. They taking down the dang on Kroger Field. They going shopping. Boy. They going shopping. I got them on. Hey, Kentucky does
What?
not
What you got? Go on, let everybody
I
know.
I got the point. I got the spread. I already got it locked in, filled out, sealed, and delivered. Ole Miss for the 8.5.
Why am I used to Kentucky playing like another weak team in the second
You
game?
would have thought. Yeah, you would have thought.
And then when I think it's normally, I think the third, and I could be wrong, that they play like South Carolina or Florida in the past, even though they done had some success against Florida more recently. But
Another week.
right. That needs to get their shit together because there's so much talent there. There's no reason Napier and them should be weak. There's no reason. That's coaching. That is absolutely coaching. But I'm gonna tell you, it needs to be done, right? It needs to be done. Take care of business. I love it. What's going on, Cowboys Nation 24/7? I see you. I see you big time. Ole Miss takes care of business. Takes care of business in a big way. I don't think Kentucky has enough offense to keep up with them. And I know. So your parlay is Kentucky, Ole Miss and Louisville on the same parlay, or did you have a parlay with only Louisville?
I got both of them. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's cool. I got you. Next up, wouldn't this be something? NCAA votes for single transfer portal
Okay.
window.
I did.
So instead of having them 2 or 3 times and you getting confused, and players that you just got 2 months ago going back into the portal, because you got it I think it's like December or something like that. Then all of a sudden spring ball, they going back in the portal. Then another, yes, you should know by now how I feel about the whole situation. They need to come up with something. Don't penalize them, but you can't be allowed to transfer every year without sitting out. That deters them. That deters them. If you got to sit out, dude, you ain't trying to sit out, right? But maybe you get one freebie, and then if you transfer after that, you got to sit out, and then your clock is already moving. See, people fail to realize it's a clock. Once you enroll, it's a clock. But they done had, and COVID stuff is gone, so you don't get that COVID year no more.
Right.
Yeah, it's because that was a mess. That was a mess, big time. Yeah, so I'm happy for it, and let it be one. Let it be one, and so people can get their teams together. Get your teams together. We all know like Louisville had like what 30 over 30 transfer portal people. You know what I'm saying? Student athletes. Last year he probably had 40 or 50. So and I'm not saying that's not going to go away, but you'll have more of a base, a more foundation if you do this one. And now you start saying you can only do transfer free without any being penalized one time. I think that happens out. Otherwise, it's still a mess, bro. It's the Wild Wild West. What's your thoughts on this, my brother?
That's exactly what it is. The Wild Wild West. Because I mean, you see out there, guys have transferred like 5 times, and this guy's sixth school. Like every year, you gotta be somewhere. Like I don't think it's the school. It's you, bro. Like something is wrong, and I don't think the schools are the problem. You keep transferring, so something got to be done. And like were they taking away? What is it? The winter transfer? They take
One of
away
them.
one.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, fall, whatever else. The spring, I think it was. But then it's like, all right, well, have that one transfer. Then guys get in there, and then it's people that's taking already NIL money and hopping right back in the portal.
Oh yeah.
Bro, this ain't
Yeah.
double dutch. Like, come on, man.
Might as
Like,
well
bro,
be.
right. I'm in that though. Once you transfer, make it one transfer or whatever else, and then you get. I think, right, you make it one. I think it's the same thing you saying. And if you trying to go somewhere else, no, you gotta sit out, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta sit out.
Yeah. And you remember back in the day, if you transfer twice, you lose a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can go ahead and transfer. So that becomes a red shirt year. You transfer again, you lose a year. Like, dude, you don't get an extra year. You just lost a year. Like, that's the only way you're going to get this stuff to calm down. You know what I'm saying? Because believe me, NIL, they got plenty of money. People got plenty of money to still pay those players. But goodness gracious. And if I'm, well, I ain't going to say Manning because, that's different. If I'm a Ohio State receiver, Jeremiah, if I'm him who's getting paid, like he's the highest paid non-quarterback in college football, right? If I'm him, because he can't go nowhere. He's like a true sophomore. He's got another year that Ohio State's got to pony up another 4.5 mil or he gone, and it's probably going to be more than that. Dude is going to make about 12 to 15 million in college. Dude, I'm not going nowhere. I might come back for my fourth year, brother.
Right.
Break every
I
record
can't-
at Ohio State.
Right.
I already got a championship. Now, let me go and build on my stuff. Let me get some franchises. Let me get some Foot Lockers or whatever I need to do. Bro, like, let me eat. I'm not going nowhere, bro. Why would you go, Don? If you at one of these big schools, well, unless Coach Pope or Kelsey or somebody say you got to go, why am I going? Y'all paying me, especially if I'm having a good year. That I'm all American. No, you do know today's prices, not yesterday's prices. You're gonna pay me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat, and if you don't, some weak ass school's gonna pay me. They said that Kentucky basketball paid that at Florida dude, the Florida transfer, like
Right.
ridiculous to come, and he was a bench person. Like dude's getting like let me throw it out, at least about two. And that's why Florida's coach was like, "Yeah, I mean, I love him. He was a good kid, but how can you turn down some money that basically you weren't gonna make her? Like, we know you
I
ain't
mean,
that good. We know you not that good, brother.
he's probably like, all right, the coach like, they said they're gonna pay you how much? Oh, bro, I would go if I was you. It was like,
Where we
bye.
sign the papers at? Where you want us to fax your transcripts to? Do you got the Lexington fax number? I need that right now.
It's like, what? Are they
Yeah,
serious? Yeah, you take
bozo.
advantage of that, young man. You take advantage of that.
Eat,
Nice doing business.
eat.
Right.
They said they got the highest payroll.
Mm-hmm. But
Lord have
Kentucky
mercy.
fans, they don't want to admit that though. So they don't want to admit they paying like this.
You know
They don't
why?
admit.
Who's a true star? Who's a true star on that team that you got? Oway was somebody you had last year, and he couldn't make it to the pro on a weak pro draft. I mean, it was a weak draft class,
Oh, gosh, that was horrible. That
and
was
you could
horrible.
next year's gonna be tough. All them freshmen that's gonna be coming up out of there, that's tough, dude. Like you still gonna be like I saw that he was still like late 20s.
Oh God.
Like you still didn't improve your stock, bro. Like, come on, dude. That's kind of sad. That's
Some
kind
this
of sad.
season then if he's going to. Yeah.
Well, he's still gonna have an opportunity to ball because he ain't got no stars. Belichick and North Carolina, University of North Carolina, banned Pat's staff to come and
What?
evaluate players. They banned him, bro. Like him and no boy got into it anyway. What's my guy? The owner, Kraft.
Yeah, Kraft. Robert Kraft.
They got into it already. They already mad at each other. You got nothing prettier than seeing an 80-year-old versus a 70-year-old. Nothing prettier. Come on, dude. So he banned New England people to come to watch his players and evaluate his players. This is why North Carolina, you're not gonna win shit. When you do stuff, that's one. That's one. When you have girlfriends on the sidelines like the assistant coaches, that's two. You're not gonna come on, man. This is a joke. This is a joke. And for someone who's got to rebuild, that many people is gonna relate to Tom Brady than Belichick, except for your mom or dad or your granddaddy or somebody who really knew them or uncles. So you got to convince these young dudes to come, and you put a ugly ass product on the team on the field against Rice at home. Nobody want to see that shit, bro. You done. You are really done, and it's going to take time. Does he have? Let me ask you, Don. Does he have 3 years left of coaching? Dude's in his he's like 71, 72.
Mm.
Like he's up there. So you talk because it builds a cycle. Does North Carolina got money? Yeah, they got money. We know they got money. But Belichick from the old school, he ain't gonna be paying these young dudes all this money, bro. Like, what's your thoughts on Mr. Patriot himself doing what he does?
I mean, I'm looking at it like a dog and pony show. That's what North Carolina just trying to get some attraction, I guess, because this is going to end up exploding in their face. It's gonna show you, was it Belichick or was it Tom Brady?
We know what it is.
And we're gonna see for sure it was the GOAT, as in Tom Brady, who built Belichick's career to what it is now. So to make him attractive. So now, of course you got college kids. Of course it's a whole other game, but at the same time, it's still you gotta coach these kids to put out there on the field. Yes, it's the kids who got to play. So now can you get the kids to play to your standards to get to what you asked for, to
Right.
your system, your logic, your fundamentals and everything else. Knowing Belichick don't take no BS. He's that old, like you said, he's that old school guy. So
Really old
these
school
North
guy.
Carolina, right? They like, man, I'm getting paid this. I ain't trying to hear you, old man. I can go somewhere else and get this, because first they're gonna think, oh man, he coached a great one, but Then probably once they get to,
That's why they was one of the first teams to have a GM. You remember? They was one of the first because you can't let Belichick do it. You know, like how he was a GM at man, you ain't getting paid nothing, bro. Like dudes was walking. They're like, we ain't even got a team this year because Belichick said he ain't signing nobody's checks. I mean, it's just real. I mean, it's realer than real, and it's like, what are we doing here? Like, it's they gonna regret this, man, because I don't see him being there 4 years.
I don't really.
That he has, and the crazy thing is this: have you looked at his staff? They are all either family or former New England Patriots, all kinds of nepotism and shit going on with that, bro. Like they are out of control.
I did hear him when they was the game. I was watching some of the game the other night. Even though I did bet on TCU. Yes, I did.
I did too, my brother. I did too.
And I was listening to him. They was like, "Yeah, over such and such, like his son or something."
Yeah,
right
he's
there
a
on the
defensive
side.
coordinator.
Right. So I'm like, so then they kept on. So I did hear several people like, "Well, hell, why don't I mean?" You don't gotta go nowhere for the family reunion. Hey, you
Nowhere.
right here. You right here.
Everybody, come on.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Your 28-year-old girlfriend. So yeah.
Who wants to what you want coin trademark a gold digger?
Go.
Don't say nothing. I got something for her. I got something for you, Missy. Stop it. Man. Hey, whatever you can do. She about that money.
Yeah.
She got girl. Gold digger was old, man. They've been using that a long time ago. Go somewhere. Somebody else done coin that and trademark that. Crazy ass. Buy or sell. Alabama and the boy will part ways. For you guys who don't know, that's the head coach of Alabama, and we know they got embarrassed against Florida State. Florida State's not that great. And they made Alabama look pedestrian out there. What do you expect? You lose one of the greatest college football coach of all time. Top three, top five, at least. Because he's got more championship than a lot of those older guys that y'all crave no. Saban was that guy. He was that guy. And he also coached the DBs. And you look out there, it look a hot mess out there, brother. It look a hot mess. Buy or sell? Are they parting ways? What you thinking?
Where's my wallet? Because I'm straight behind this bad boy. Cause yeah, I'm looking at he might not make it to the end of the year, or if anything, they gonna talk about once during off season, whatever else they gonna make it sound good. They parted ways, they split ways, and and went about themselves. They came to a business decision.
Right.
That type of
a settlement.
A settlement that working that he can just walk away and whatever.
Dude was horrible last year. What did you expect? Why am I like I said? Saban already knew that it was going to be tough because it's a lot of teams with a lot of money. That when I'm recruiting Don and I'm Alabama, I'm saying, hey son, what other schools looking at you? And all of a sudden Don starts saying, Alabama, Florida, Houston, SMU, like what? We don't recruit against them, son. Well, they got money. Yeah, they got plenty of money. So I don't know what you're talking about, coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to take this, because you recruit the best of the best regardless. So, yeah, we see it in high school when people think that, oh, man, I ain't going to play for that school because they got a lot. What you think going to happen in college when there's money being given out? What? So if I go here at Alabama, I'm gonna make what 250,000. I go to SMU, I'm making 1.5 million. Oh, okay. Well, this is not even a conversation. This is not even a conversation. What are we talking about here? So, yeah, I am buying it big time. It's easy. That's so easy. It's not even funny. Okay, so we already knocked them out. All right, let's get into some NFL. Go over some games real quick. Let me get you on here, Don. Go over some games real quick. Um, well, I guess not real quick. We're gonna start with Ray Lewis. Not a fan of new Shannon Sharp. He was on a podcast and he pretty much said that what Shannon Sharp was doing, he never really he never saw him take a drink when he was his teammate. He never heard him talk like that. Basically, he's putting on because he has to put on to get the viewings and things. This is not the real Shannon Sharp, and he doesn't support this Shannon Sharp. He doesn't, he said he used to watch, then all of a sudden he started hearing the content and he was not a fan of it. It wasn't his teammate or his brother that he got to know and love, so he kind of doesn't mess with him. Now, Mr. Ray Ray, I love some Ray. That's my guy.
Ray was
But Shannon kind of was on your side after all that, the legal battles with the murder case. He was defending Ray. Ain't no way. All this kind of stuff. Do you kind of wish Ray might have thought about that? I mean, you can speak to man. We all grown men, but I mean, sometimes when you forgot that those bones is in the back left pocket of that closet. You was on trial. You was on trial for murder, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, they was about to get you on trial for murder, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
murder. Right. Right. I mean, it's crazy that you could talk that because I bet a lot of people have forgotten all about that though. Like Ray Lewis is what? Are you? You know what? Yeah, I do remember that. Be like, yes. I mean, that bad boy happened and got swept under the rug, and they just went on about the business. Didn't miss a game, did he? Did he miss a game? I mean,
Suspended on that note.
back in the day, they did whatever, kept on playing. These days, yeah, These days been a whole different thing these days. That would
Whole
have happened.
different things. And you, why you even I'd have been like, you know what? That's my guy. Good luck. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I would have squashed that so tough, especially. I mean, and I love because Ray's Ray, but come on, bro. Dude could be. He could fire back so many ways against that. I don't know if you. I don't know if you want that heat, bro. Like for real, y'all might be fighting. Like this. Sometimes it's just best to just not say anything. Just leave things alone. Just leave things alone, bro. There you go.
The one, right? It's funny enough that Shannon Sharp though, because I could see that though, as in he just making as his character he's putting on for. I mean, you can see that. That's what he's doing. That's his character, But then he comes out with the whole, cognac. It's and how he does, and then yeah, he comes with the
Pissing Ray out. Ray's pissed off. Like that ain't you. That should be my. That should be my cognac. Why they pick you? It is what it is. Yeah, I can see it too. Let's see. All right, let's back down. Let's go. All right, tonight. We got the Cowboys at the Eagles. Eagles, I saw it moved up to 8.5. It was 7.5. It's tonight. You got the boys, the men singing. You got Michael Parsons in Green Bay and Wisconsin chilling. You got some rain that's rocking and rolling. So the run game is going to be prevalent in this one. It is what it is. What's your thoughts on the game, the Don?
Touchdown stingy Jalen Hurts. That man, God. To me,
anytime, TD.
anytime TD, boy, he's always good for almost one, boy. It's crazy enough. Jalen Hurts with 21 rushing touchdowns. Shaquan Barkley with 14. But he'll
3,000
possibly
3,000 yards rushing.
right, but 14. And every touchdown Shaquan Barkley had is over 10 yards. This is like because you
Yeah, you better get it.
right.
You better get it. You better get it.
But yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be I'm thinking at least the first game of the season, this is going to be a good game. I'm looking forward to be a good game. Right.
This competitive.
Cowboy, right. Cowboys gonna put up a fight at least. I kind of expect almost really the Eagles. You would expect for the Eagles to cover this, but something's kind of tell me too. Is like I don't know. It might be a little closer than people expect.
Some of that rain.
Yeah. But the one thing too, like we have discussed, I think, where we just talked about it on fantasy, because Cowboys, running back committee. So who comes out on top of that? We shall see.
Real quick, if you got a fantasy, you better get it. You better go down. You better hurry. They about to play. You better go ahead and make your picks. Do what you got to do, at least for this first game. If you got any Cowboys or Eagles that you want to bench or start, you better go ahead and do that. Make sure you watch the Don's Fantasy Playbook with Don and yours truly on there. So make sure you do what you do. You do not want to miss that, but we want to give you a heads up. Anytime we do a show, if we can give you a heads up, we will. This will be a weekly show, but we on 1,000 shows, so we'll definitely let you guys know what the deal is. I'm with you. It's the unknown for me. I don't know what Shotty's gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And Eberflus, I want to see his defense. Yes, Micah, but let's not. I love Micah Parsons. You know that I love Micah Parsons, but he wasn't great against the run. So let's see what we can do. Yes, you missed that pressure, and you built around him and make sure that run is stopped with big boys. Well, we got Jerry. That's a different person. So I'm eager to see that. So I think it's going to be close. I think they're going to cover, but I think Eagles win. But I think Cowboys cover. Real quick. Your favorite team, Chiefs, 3.5 points favorite at the Chargers tomorrow night. What you thinking? Who you picking? What bets? Whatever.
I almost cussed.
I know.
Not these. I was like, not these.
Yeah, right. I don't know if I don't know if that's going to be a cuss word, but it might have been a derogatory comment that a racial incentives is something crazy. Ooh,
oh man, but we should see though, because the Chargers though, with them we get this, with the new coaching, this is second season.
Second year. Yeah, he got out of Dodge real quick.
Right. Yeah, we know why.
Cheetah.
Right. Give us our title back. Give us our flag. Give us our banner back. There we go.
Right. We need that.
That's a whole nother subject though, but y'all touched on that. Bird's eye view.
You cover it
already. But
what you thinking? What you feeling?
I'm taking Chiefs. I can go with that. It's gonna be interesting though. I think this game will be, and plus they at San Diego, so matter of fact, yeah, that's a whole nother. Yeah, that will not be on my pick'em right here, because now I got a weekly NFL pick'em games, and this will not be one that I would go on, because this could go up. I already
did my pick'em. You know what I'm saying? Because I went ahead and knocked him out.
Yep, I did mine right before I came on. So this might be like a field goal game. I could see that.
Yeah. I got real quick. I got the Chargers with the points. because they may lose. The thing about it is, I think that division one more year, but I think they have pretty much narrowed that gap. Chiefs is still the best team, but you got the Chargers who are going to be better next year. They're going to be solid this year, right? You got the Broncos who y'all, everybody who's watching know that's my sleeper team. That's my sleeper team, big time. But Chiefs going to win. I'm just not sold on that offense still, my brother. I'm not, and it's more so not just the little, the receivers and lack of different things that they have, but I know you and I both looking. What did he do? Spit or something?
Right. So,
He must have
that's
spit or
something
did something
like,
crazy. Let's see. Jalen Carter's already started. He had to do something. I guess he had to spit because why you getting 15? He's right there. Yeah, he did. He spit on his jersey. See, that's why Philly sucks. He spit on Dak's jersey, bro. Watch this. He knew not to spit in his face. He spit on the jersey. Nasty, man. Look at this. Dude, he going to get suspended for that, bro. Like, you can't be doing nothing like that, dude. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, he's monkey. But anyway, I'm gonna go with that. The Chargers. I just think that the whole division is getting better. That's all I'm saying, and we're gonna see it big time. 49ers at Seahawks. Only a 2.5-point favorite at the Seahawks. What you got, Don? What you feeling? Damn, did he get kicked out the game?
I think so. That's
I
what
think
it
he got
looks like.
kicked out already.
They couldn't wait. And then
That's
I
why we
can't
get.
reach.
That's,
I had to
yeah.
press pause because the volume's up. Now I don't even know my other remote. So yeah.
Wait a minute, real quick, because I saw the bodyguards walking him out. He's done. Dude spit
Yeah.
on Dak and got. And that's what he deservedly so. Dude, you've been in the league too long for that.
5 minutes into not even a minute to the game.
It was kickoff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at he's walking at 14:54. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, his career is gonna be short anyway because he up here. He's not too bright up there, and I would say that. I don't care what you say. His action speaks loudly. He's a hell of a talent. He could be like Aaron Donald, but he's not gonna be able to stay with that. But anyway, what's your thoughts on this game, my brother?
I'm already getting texts about this fool. I'm looking. We're gonna see now. We know Seattle, even though now they gotta go without Geno Smith now. How long Geno Smith was there? Had Seattle.
But you know who they got though?
Right. So now it's gonna be interesting because the 49ers, we gotta see now who's gonna replace. It's like our wide receiver core, like we discussed before, just yesterday and everything else. George Kittle's gonna have to start out probably one of the main primary receivers, but now we see Jennings to sign his contract, even though it's a short deal. Okay, pay the man, get on the field, work hard enough, and then test for entry. Why not? I mean, it's business. It is what it is. And see how Ricky Porcel is going to come along. So we're going to see how that's going to produce right there because this is a whole different lineup right there.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. So that's
give me some. Give me some.
Robert back.
Who back
on defense, Mr. Robert.
Oh yeah.
When he's back on defense, he's already talking about. I seen a quote where he's ready to bring the pain. So. Yes, that makes me hyped there. I just hoping defense is better than it was last year. So I'm taking this bad boy 49ers getting 2.5.
Well, got to cover. So they got to win by 3.
Yeah.
So let me okay, so fantasy wise, you wish getting 2.5. Fantasy wise, what 49 player you taking? If you had to start one, who you starting?
Ooh, Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Because he's gonna be that bread basket where get him out of trouble with third downs and everything else. Especially Kittle can, he can bust one wide open for 3-yard pass or a 3-yard pass and make it a 23-yard run. You know what I'm saying? Pickup. So yeah, they already scored.
No, they about to. Them Cowboys trapped down the field. Hey, CD Lamb with like a 25-yarder.
Don't say it. I got him any touchdown.
I do too, but he should have got that TD. But flag. Okay, we rocking around. I'm sorry, guys. This is what we do. I'm taking.
Right.
I'm going with the upset on this one. I think Seattle's going to come. Darnold's going to do what he's got to do because it's at Seattle. I just think when Brandon comes back, then 49ers is going to be a totally different team. And I need to see Christian McCaffrey. Is he healthy? You got a stable of running backs. I want to see if he's healthy and all this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go with that one. But it's gonna be, it's divisional, bro. It is what it is.
Yep. Like every team is starting out like it.
Why Cooper didn't he just sign with the Raiders? And so did touchdown. Did he just want to retire as a Raider? Because we know he played there for a minute.
Yeah.
If you have Javonte Williams for a TD, Dallas Cowboys. That's why we can't do no game. We have to do a watch party. We do these stuff like that.
Right.
A watch party. Because he's like, hey, yeah. But then you just sign with them and
I'm hoping he discussed that with them before because he's like, look, I'm here to retire as a Raider. I mean,
I don't think he did, bro.
I don't think he did either. But it's like he just woke up, I think, and just like, you know what? I'm done. It's over.
I'm not playing for you, whack ass. Sorry, Mayor. I'm not playing for this whack ass team, dude. I'm done. Yeah. Done. Last but not, no, we already started with that one. But I would say this before we get out here on this game. Jalen Carter is equivalent to Micah Parsons. Now, if you don't know football, I ain't gonna say you don't know football because that's a cop out. A lot of people is not gonna see that, and I get it. I understand. Dude, to me, could be the next Aaron Donald. Dude controls the inside nonstop. Why do you think he is one of the key reasons why the Chiefs didn't win? He tormented that line. He dominated that whole interior line. When you lose a talent like that who is nothing but 25, 24, who's a man child, but you can see maturity is not there, that's going to hurt. And so now you got to deal with that kind of attitude because like we said before, like we talked about it before, when you win a championship, are you as serious as you was before? You got it, Rain. You getting money. And when you have like who's gonna my whole thing is before we get out of here, who's gonna hold him accountable? Who's big enough? Is it gonna be Hurts? Is it gonna be AJ Brown who's gonna go off any minute if he don't get the ball? Like somebody's gotta reel him in and say, hey, bro, because Dallas just moved up, went down that field, running the ball with a couple of passes up the middle because dude is gone. He's very important. So that's a neutral. Like I said, we know Micah is a monster. He's going to be a monster for Green Bay. But that doesn't mean Green Bay is going to win it. But Carter out of there, it has the same effect to me. We got a game.
Thumbs up. Mean to give it thumbs up, but yeah. look, just because I'm sitting right like it.
It's different, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out on this one. Let me go and get your roll on.
Hey, the past is the past, so live for today and let tomorrow take care of itself. Hey, everybody enjoy the NFL tonight.
Also, rain, go away. Come back another day. We need to go out there and support the Louisville Cardinals as they play James Madison. Let's get it. Let's rock and roll. And we are out. God bless. and peace. Her Grease.
Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not fold, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain, but I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review show. And with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you get some flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show.